I'm a seller. I mean, I like you. I like working with you, but I would want to avoid a suspension. So you're saying avoid any word that, talks about any claim. So like cures, treats, stuff like that, drugs, anything else that I should be aware of?
So, for example, there are a lot of products that could be foreseen under certain circumstances as medical devices. And medical devices need to go through FDA and need to be registered and a 510K and a whole huge process that can take ages and cost a fortune. But then you can kind of ride or slide on the gray area. For example, if you want to say that your product, just the sheer use of it or how it's located reduces, CO2. Okay? It doesn't accumulate because of whatever, or their openings or whatever. If you just say, as a matter of fact, that CO2 doesn't accumulate without saying what properties it comes with or why you want a product that CO2 doesn't accumulate with, then you're in the gray area because you're not really making a claim. But it is kind of, you leave it up to the buyer to fill in the blanks. And the filling the blanks is actually a claim, but you're not really saying it. And then it shouldn't be tagged as a medical device. And if it is, you can argue with it.
Mm-hmm. And can you sell products related to COVID? Any, particular?
There used to be restrictions because people would take advantage. When we were in the essence of COVID and everything that was going on in the craziness, a lot of sellers made a lot of money by overpricing their products.
Like masks.
Exactly, because there was high demand and there was low,
supply.
Exactly, thank you. So Amazon restricted it. Amazon sometimes restricts for the benefit of the buyer if it's gating a certain brand that has a lot of counterfeits or products that are being abused. But they lift as well. You have to always follow Amazon's news and guidelines and see if there's any updates or any special requirements or even seasonal requirements to your products that you want to sell. And think of always put yourself in Amazon's shoes. You want to not make false claims or misrepresent your product, and you don't want to make it difficult on the buyer.
Right. But if I sell, a cosmetic product or other products that actually help you with some disease,
help is
there a word? So cure, of course, doesn't work. Is there a word I can use? Depending
what it does. So let's say there was a ban.
Skin conditions.
There was a issue in the past with this brush that you would go over on your skin, and if you could
the roller,
right? And then the question is how much of the needle actually penetrates the skin and which layer. So there are some fine lines that you can really investigate the nature of the product and see where that line is and try not to cross it. Try not to use the word cure. You can say, I don't even know if helps is interpreted as could be interpreted as misclassification. Depends. Helps what? Mm-hmm. Okay. If you're claiming that it does something, you're giving it a property that is active, then most likely that will be a claim. Mm-hmm. It's just as the word. There are even misclassifications that have to do with the word gift. Nothing to do with pesticides or whatever. You use the word wonderful gift for your friends.
What's the problem with gift?
Well, if you say buy this and leave a review and you'll get a great gift, okay? It depends how you use the word gift. That is your listing will be taken down immediately
for review manipulation.
Mm-hmm. But if the word gift is just used as an idea, okay, and you're not promising anything, you're not making a claim. With the word gift, then you should be able to use it. So, it's first you get caught by the bot, and you try to mitigate that by using words that you know for sure. If you know for sure that a word is problematic, avoid it. Mm-hmm. Okay? Because even if it has great conversion, it'll be down, and you won't be converting nothing. Okay? And then, so avoid what you can, and if you have to use a word, okay, see if there's any play with it So you'll at least have a defense. If it is caught by Amazon's bot for some reason, how long would it take you to go back, to bounce back? And would you need to really remove it, or you've convinced Amazon to look past the bots? For example, the word gift.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Thanks for the explanation. What about the word soothing, or these types of words for skin conditions?
So soothing doesn't really. I'm not a compliance expert, but I don't think there's a real definition, a medical definition for the word soothing. It's like I know there's no medical definition for orthopedic. Okay, those are in the gray areas. So if you say that your mattress is orthopedic, there is no definition in any of the U.S. regulations for that word. So what are you actually claiming? Okay, so that's also in the gray area, and most likely Amazon will allow it. Mm-hmm. But that I would, if you have specific words and specific claims that you want to check out, I would go to a compliance expert
to review your listing and make sure that all the words
exactly get a report. Send a lot of items. The compliance is not just the listing itself. It's not just the product itself. It's also the labeling. So I would have a compliance expert review my entire product, my labeling, my advertising, tests reports if there are any, and then get exactly a clear picture, clear understanding of what I'm up against and what could happen, so I could prepare better or remove things that I know that are problematic. If something in my product renders it a medical device and I really don't want to go through a 510K, I think it's best to just take down that claim and enjoy other things that the product does, rather than insist on that claim and get slapped down not by Amazon but also by the FDA.
Depends on how much it affects your conversion, right? That's
exactly.
That's the thing.
Exactly.